Hi, I'm Michael Johnson, and the reason they call me the defense hacker is that I have a method that can train you how to survive deadly force encounters in a very short amount of time. Learning how to protect yourself doesn't take years or even months. While people take years and months to learn how to effectively protect themselves, isn't because it takes that amount of time, but that they think that they need that amount of time in order to give themselves permission to believe and have confidence in obeying their training, and to be disciplined enough psychologically to follow their training while under stress. I'll teach you how to unleash the warrior that sleeps within you and become familiar with breaking permission so that you can move faster in life, not just in defense, but in every aspect and in every area of your life. If you're willing to push yourself and to wake up, you can effectively defend yourself quickly without having to become a UFC fighter or spend endless hours of breaking boards on your face. I'm Michael Johnson, and if you are willing to push yourself and to get past permission, consider you part of the Warrior Brotherhood. So let's start your training now.
Hi guys, Michael Johnson with Shockwave Defense. I want to talk to you today about our PowerShock courses that we're offering at Shockwave Defense. Now, a lot of you guys have participated inside of our Warrior Night, and I always hear the same complaint, that it's not long enough, that it's only 3 hours, and if you had more time, you felt like you could just do more with that time. So here's your opportunity to do that. These new courses are extremely dynamic. They're offered on Saturdays once a month as of right now for 8 hours straight. It's going to help you understand team building skills and team building exercises and actually how to conquer a lot of those demons that are not just physical, but also the ones that are psychological as well. The first fight that you have to fight is the fight that's inside of you. And that happens way before somebody comes up and tries to carjack you. Yes, Shockwave Defense trains you how to survive deadly force encounters, carjackings, home invasions, weapons attacks, knife attacks, but it does so much more than that because it teaches you how to get past permission. And I think permission is a big problem with a lot of people. They focus so much on what everybody else thinks about them. And instead of us being who we're supposed to be on this earth, we end up pretending to be what we think everybody else expects us to be. What we have to do as far as self-defense training goes, the first self-defense is learning how to become who you are and stop pretending to be what everybody else wants you to be. You designed who you are today. I mean, it's psychological. That's what we do inside of our defense training, is teach you how to build your mind up. The thing that actually changes is not whether or not you want to survive. That is across the board. Everybody wants to survive when someone attacks them. Obviously. What helps people survive a deadly force encounter is what's going on up here and in here inside of their heart. And one of those things that we're really good at, in our humble opinion, is teaching people how to train their minds and condition their minds to be congruent with their body. If you sit down and you said, I'm going to do whatever it takes to survive this deadly force encounter, and I am not going to allow you to harm me. If I've got to make a choice between me going home and you going home, it's going to be me. And that is what this training is about, is teaching you how to let go of permission and how to get to the point where you give yourself permission to be successful, not just in fighting, but in life as a whole. So what we want to do is we want to train you to be congruent between your thoughts, your words, and your actions, because criminals are opportunists. They're looking for an opportunity to come and take something from you because you're not paying attention. And one of the many things that these PowerShocks do is they cover the psychological aspects as well as the physiological aspects. And that is important because fighting is not just psychological and it's not just physiological. You have to have both. You also have to take into consideration something that unfortunately a lot of people don't take into consideration when they're actually training. Every encounter that you come against when somebody's trying to attack you, you're going to experience resistance. I'm not just going to allow you to do what you think you can do. Somebody walks up to you, let's say, and they go to grab you, and they grab your shirt. And in your class, you were taught to wrap your arm around, turn around and hit them and do your 17-move combo. Would you stand there and let him finish his 17-move combo? I wouldn't. If somebody came up to me and they grabbed my shirt to try and pull off their awesome karate move that they learned in class, I'm going to punch you in the face. That's how your opponent's going to be inside of the street. And that's how you have to train. You've got to understand that they're going to give you resistance back, and you can't be afraid of that. You have to be prepared for that. So I'm going to tell you right now a couple of benefits that you're going to get from the PowerShock training. You're going to immediately notice an increase in your confidence. The way you hold yourself, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself in life. That's something that's not just going to help you survive a deadly force encounter, that's going to help in success also also in business. You're also going to get some amazing camaraderie out of this training and people that are willing to give it 110%. And if you are committed 110% to your training and you bring that energy to the training course, then everybody who's around you is also going to bring that type of energy to the training course. And it's going to provide a richer environment, not just for you, but for your training partners and everyone around you. If you end up coming to one of these classes and you enjoy it and you say, look, I want to do ongoing training, we will apply 100% of what you paid for the training course to whatever program you sign up on that is of equal or greater value. You're going to learn something new about yourself and about your environment and how to protect yourself and your loved ones and your family. We believe in what we do at Shockwave Defense, and we want you to believe in it as well. We want you to be able to do that in a comfortable, confident manner. If you are not 100% satisfied with your PowerShock training course, you get 100% of your money back, no questions asked. Once again, I'm Michael Johnson with Shockwave Defense. I'd love to see you on one of our PowerShock or even our Warrior Night training courses. They're both awesome training experiences. I'd love to meet with you in person. Take care.